Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so a few days ago I showed you that I got these frames from a kit that I bought at Hobby Lobby, and that I was gonna be tracing it in a thicker so that way I can keep it as a template. I don't want to lose this. I have a place where I put all my templates in, and if I need to do anything with you know, this format or this one or this other one, which one? This one, because this one are two different ones. This one, I noticed that this one, which I feel like this one is a little bit better because it's not too thin. The other one is thinner. Look, let me show you the comparison on this. Look at side by side, as you can see. Well, no, if I do it this way, you'll see it. There. See how the black one is thinner than the one with the flowers? So, yes, to glue things on it, this one is a little bit better. But I'm not discarding this one. I still can use it because it does look like a Polaroid, you know, frame. So yeah, so I grabbed the, probably wondering what am I using, you know, that paper that I bought at Five and Below. It's a 300 GSM watercolor. I love this one for watercoloring, but I'm using it because it's cheaper. I'm using it to keep my templates. So that's it for now, and then when I'll be back when I cut them all, and I'll show you. Okay. Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just, you know, I don't know how to explain it. We're having a live and we're working on a project. And I'm just having a difficult time. I'm having a difficult time. Yes. So let me show you. I started recording the video. I did a little clip of what I was, you know, like trying to plan for the live. And we are going to be doing these basically Polaroid, but huge size. Okay? And I had a haul from Hobby Lobby that I didn't even notice it until I got home, and I'm like, oh, it's awesome. The Polaroids are humongous. See that? They're huge. And so when I started the video, I explained that I was gonna start prepping for the live with Beth from Happy Place Crafting. Hi my friend. And I also wanted templates because since I don't have a die that cuts this huge of a Polaroid picture, I started tracing it. And yes indeed. So I've been prepping. I have been prepping. All I've been doing is prepping. So let me show you what I did. Okay, these are basically what came in that packet. These three right here. This one, see how big it is? Look at that. It's huge. Let me see. Let's see. Look, bigger than my hand. Well, almost bigger than my hand. See? It's huge. This one, I like this one a lot. And I didn't want to use it. I know Di says use it or lose it. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to use it. So I decided that because I wanted to have more of this size of Polaroid frames, basically, that I wanted to trace, and that's exactly what I did. I took the what's it called, the watercolor paper from 5 and Below. It's kind of, it's good. It's good. You can use this, but you have to be careful, because what happened to me, what I did notice is that once I started tracing a lot of them, I started, instead of using the original template, I started using the one that I already had cut out and whatever, and then the size started to vary. So continue using the originals, just my tip right there. But I don't want them to get messed up, you know. I don't want them to get messed up because I want to use them for future projects. Yeah. And then after I cut a few more of these, because I'm just prepping. I'm just having a difficult time getting ready. I don't know why. I always get nervous before a live because I want to do really good, you know. It's like the tension, the nerves kicks in. I want to perform well. I want to make Beth proud, and my nerves kicks in, and then my stomach gets upset, and it's all bad after that. Yes, my life. So this is what I've been doing. So the watercolor paper, which is okay because you can actually use it if you want a watercolor on the templates that you cut out, but just trace. Regular pencil, see? And then I have that right there. Take the big scissor. Very simple. Cut it out. I was watching the other day Bitty Pennies. And she had a sign. Be right back. I know Elizabeth Costa Rogers says, please hold. But you know, I love Bitty Penny, and I said I want to do that. Well, I might do a sign that says be right back, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to decorate it, and that way if I have to move away from my desk to get something to the side or whatever, or get up to let the dog go out of the room, or whatever the case may be, I'll put my little sign up. So I'm craft lifting that from Bitty Penny because I thought that was really good. So let people know that if you're not doing anything here at the table, it's because you're actually moving around. But yeah, I am not. I told my husband yesterday, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the live. And then last night, the baby didn't let me sleep. Didn't let me sleep. You know what? Bella, Ben, come here, mommy. Come to mommy. Ben, come here. I'm going to show you my little precious puppy. Bella. Hold on. See? I wouldn't need the sign for that. Come here. I wanna show you my little precious baby. My baby. I wanna show my baby to the whole world. I wanna show my baby to the whole world. Look at my precious baby. This is Bella. Everybody, this is my puppy. Oh, my daughter never picked her up. So, this is Bella. Bella, say hi. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Yeah, this is her. So, anytime I talk about my baby, that's it right there. Because, guys, my youngest son is already 18. I don't have babies anymore, even though he still says he's my baby. He's a sweetheart. So yeah, I'm using this little knife, El Cheapo knife. I think it's from the dollar store. But I have to be careful. Really careful. So I've been thinking about doing a live. I'm not sure yet. I am watching Rob Meritimer, and he encourages people to do lives to grow the channel. It will help you. A lot of people have been doing it without thinking about it, but I'm the kind of person that I have to think about if I want to do this or not, because I lose my train of thoughts. You know, and then it's like squirrel. That's me. Yeah, it's a lot. And I've been a year doing, it's been a year for me doing the whole YouTube thing. And it's been a roller coaster of emotions. See? That's that right there. And I want to get more. I'm running out of these. Look, guys, don't lie. I'm running out of the $5, 5 and below. That's all I've got left. And this is mixed media paper. And it's so flimsy, I don't want to use that. So, yeah. Let me see how much I got left. This is me. I think I already showed you guys this. And I like how the paper hole, the paper holes using the water, but this is basically my sketches. Me sketching, and that's one thing they always recommend. And I was analyzing this, I was actually analyzing the whole practice deal, and they are right. They are right. And let me tell you why. When I was in high school, okay, many moons ago, when I was in high school, I took what they call the commercial course. And basically what they teach you is shorthand, bookkeeping, typewriter. because we had a typewriter back then. And I was telling my husband that they'll give me, they'll give you, they will draw this big hands on the chalkboard, and they will tell you the letters that each finger is supposed to touch when you're typing, right? So you know how a lot of people use 2 fingers, but no, we had to learn. And how we learned, it was by practicing. I would have to go home after school. My mother got me a electric typewriter, but the one that I used was not electric. At the school was not electric, and you would have to, you know, force your fingers to the A. You know what I'm talking about. So each finger had 3 letters, or even whatever, 4. Bar, space bar. And yeah, I got to the point that I was doing 75 words per minute is what they call it. And sometimes I would do 64, you know. But the teacher approached me, and because some other girl was doing 100 and something, and I was like, oh wow, that's really nice. But then when I was about to leave the classroom, the teacher, she spoke to me. She was really nice. She said, Carmen, I don't want you to get discouraged. She said, because of all of my students here, you're the one that's doing the best. And I'm like, what? But I only get like 75, 65, 70 words per minute. She goes like, and you don't think that's enough? She says, that's the best that you have performed without mistakes. See, the girl that does 100, she's not taking in consideration all the mistakes that she has on that sheet of paper. Just remember, I'm the one that corrects it. So before you get discouraged of what you're performing, remember, you're doing the best because you're doing the best that you can. Don't look at what somebody else is doing. Just focus on yourself and do the best that you can. And that's exactly what I started doing. And everybody was, oh, she only had 1 error. And my grades kept on creeping up. And I liked it. I got home one day, my dad says, oh, your mom got a typewriter, and I would like to know how you learned at school to do it so that I can play with it too. I was like, really, Dad? I was like shocked. Really? So yeah, I traced his hands on, because I was in high school, and I said, Daddy, put your hands on the paper, and I traced his hands, and I did the same thing that the teacher did on the board, and I put all the letters that belong to each finger. And I said, Papi, now it's up to you. If you're gonna learn how to type the right way, you need to practice. And the more you practice, the better you get at it. So, yep, that's exactly what I did. So I learned a few lessons with that teacher. It's like, don't give up. Keep on practicing. And do not pay attention what other people are doing. Because that doesn't mean that they're performing at their best. So I try to remind myself about those words. And, you know, she taught me more than typewriting. Let's put it that way. But I want to do better. I want to do better. I love to learn, and I want to do better. I want to perform better, not only for me, but for you guys, you know. If I make mistakes, yeah, I'll make a lot of mistakes. Trust me. I have gotten off away from my crafty table because I get upset and I don't want to get mad at myself. But sometimes I do, because things don't turn out the way that you expect them to. And that's okay too. I've also learned that from mistakes comes a work of art. Yep. From mistakes, you can create a work of art. Because sometimes I've messed up really bad and I want to quit, and then I look at it with different set of eyes. I mean, I'm still got my eyes, obviously, and I got another pair to help them, but these glasses are not helping, you know. But yeah, I walk away. When I come back, I look at it with a different set of eyes, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I can do this instead. Yeah, and it works out. It works out for the best. I think this is, make sure. Yeah. Just do it right there. See, I moved it again. But I'm not, it doesn't make me angry. I have watched, my husband likes to watch the news. I try to stay away from that. I'm here to work on my mental health, have fun, play. And there's so many bad things happening nowadays that all I think is, you know, I hope that everybody that I know in my crafting community are safe. Yeah. Yep. And I keep you in my prayers, because y'all my buddies. Like a month ago, I had to send my friend a message, Beth, and I said, Beth, are you guys okay? Because in the news it's saying there's tornadoes in Ohio. And obviously, Ohio is a huge state. But they say Ohio, and all I think is Beth. You know? Like, I'm pretty sure that when they say there is tornadoes in Florida, well, I'm pretty sure that those that know me and other crafters, your mind goes straight to, I hope and pray that, you know, such and such person is okay. Yeah. So that's me. So with that in mind, I created a little slogan. And I asked my daughter, what do you think about this? She was like, oh, mommy, I like it. So yeah, I created a little slogan. And you will hear it at the end of the video. And just like that, my friends, I did the second template. So I'm gonna write here template, and that way I won't use it. And then this one, because as you can see, it's different, I'll write template. I'm sorry. I was watching Bitty Penny, and there was this loud boom and roaring, and we've been going through that for the past 3 days. Every day for the past 3 days, we're beginning really, really scary thunderstorms. Yeah, I stepped outside before it started raining, and I was looking at the sky, and I told my husband something is brewing, and it's not gonna be pretty. And I was right. It looked like a, what's it called? You know those mushrooms that atomic bombs creates? That's how bad it looked. Everything was clear here, but it was like a light gray, so I was pretty sure that it was raining in that area. But then there was this dark blue big mushroom that was covering the whole thing, and I am like, Lord have mercy, please take care of everybody. And so I also, when I look to the left, because I have a big yard, so when I look to the left side of the sky, the storm that was coming, it kept on dipping like clouds, like they wanted to shape in tornadoes, you know, like when they start going down, 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 and then they move the way back up. I said, it's not good. So yeah, it's not looking pretty, but there you go. As I was chatting with you, I did my 2 templates, and so far I've done the acetate that I got at the thrift haul. I've been cutting it to size, you know, like I said, I've been prepping. And so I started gluing paper, because this itself, this is gonna take me more than an hour. This is a sneak peek. I don't want you to see it. What you looking over here for? Oh, I'm not showing that. That's for tonight's live. Huh. Excuse me. Not now. Not now. Oh, and what I'm be using tonight. So when you see this video, the live is gonna really, you know, been gone, but you can catch the replay. Can't see this one either. Ooh, ooh. Moving it to the side. So yes, cutting the acetate is another way to do things ahead of time, and I feel like I should cut more, so that way I have like a little kit going on, so when I want to do something for a journal, I can put it together really quick. But yeah, see, I'm been working on it. See, I've been prepping. But basically that's it. And sorry. I showed you how simple it is to do templates. It's just traced and cut. Very simple. Some people don't have, and the reason why I just showed it is because people cannot afford die cuts. You know, die cutting machine, the templates or stuff like that. I had an idea, and I really want to do that in the next video, but I'm gonna do these. I'll be die cutting these, and I'll be showing you what I'll do with them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, I want to add something, you know, add to my prepping for tonight's live. So let me know what you think. I want to be able to do a live, but I think, I don't know, it depends. I'm trying not to go for 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes, just to see how it, you know, how it works out. Let me know. would you like for me to do a live? But I still have long way to go as far as learning, you know, is concerned. Because Rob is right. When you do your first live, it's very intimidating because you don't know what you're doing. But once you get the hang of it, oh, I also wanted to say something. I was about to quit posting videos because I've been using CapCut just to put, you know, my intro, outro together, put in my video. I don't edit my video at all, but I put the intro and outro and add the music on CapCut. And all of a sudden they started charging. And it's hard for me. And Beth knows it, right, Beth? You know that, girl. You know that. It's hard for me because I'm not technique savvy. And once you learned to work on a program, it's hard to move to a different one because you don't know if it's completely different, and then you have to start all over again. And it did not want to export my videos, and I was getting upset. So it took 2 days, and I had to finally give in and pay, which I will cancel before the next, you know, monthly that they are gonna take away comes in. But are you guys having the problem, you know, those that have CapCut as a editing app or program? Are you having that same problem? Are they forcing you to pay for it? Because I was not using anything from the Pro at all. I did everything without using the Pro, and all of a sudden here I am hit with, yeah, here you go. Now you're forced to do it. So there goes that. That's my little rant. And that's it. So yeah, I'll be doing that. That's it for today. Like I said, I'm trying to prep for tonight's live, and I hope to see you there. I know this video is gonna be, you know what, I might be able to post it. Another thing that I'm having issues is with the internet. I'm afraid that when tonight's live shows up, my internet is gonna go kaput. But yeah, it's slow as molasses. I'm paying a high price for that internet, so I've been looking into switching. I don't know, decisions. Beth calls it adulting. It stresses me out. But that's it. I'm gonna be die cutting, prepping for tonight's live. And like I said, I hope to see you there. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, because that helps my little channel to grow. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thanks to Tiny Treasures, YouTube was not lying. So there's like 400 and something people that don't have the notification bell on, and therefore they don't even get notified that I'm putting this content out. And I'm here to chat with you. I'm here to make friends. I'm here to show you the little things I do. My crafting journey, my watercolor, my love for watercolor, my love for making content for you guys. Yeah. So that's it for today. I hope you have a blessed and amazing day. Stay safe and craft away. There you go, my friends. Love you guys. Bye.